Peace and blessings. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, Ancient African Healing for the Modern Sister. So welcome to the Monday Inspirational Upload for the Move That Body. So guess what I'm doing, y'all? I'm actually moving that body. Yes, I am. So I never walked in this neighborhood. I know, that's something else. Okay, I never really walked in the neighborhood, but I'm going to actually walk in the neighborhood now. And I'm going to walk and talk to you all at the same time. So yes, I wanted to be actually moving as I spoke to you because it's so important to move our bodies because we feel better. It helps us to feel better about ourselves and better about our lives, and it just makes us feel good. But today I want to remember this is just the Monday Inspirational Upload, and I wanted to inspire you. And let me tell you what I want to talk about today. So this is what I was thinking, right? I was thinking about this idea of sacred movement and the importance of sacred movement and why we have to do it and do it as much as we possibly can. But not just moving the body, right? Because we know we got to do that. Like, that's a no-brainer, right? We got to move the body. We get that. We understand it. It's a good thing. But what about this idea of sacred movement when it comes to our relationships? And let me tell you, okay, I'm crossing the street, so I'm watching where I go. Let me tell you why I even thought about this, right? About when I said sacred movement when it comes to our relationships. So I know that, everybody, I'm doing the next intensive, the other intensive. It's a fasting 101 intensive. And I noticed that the sisters, going through the fast, they going through it. All of their relationships are coming up. All those relationships, the guy they broke up with, or the guy, actually, I'm going to go back to the other way. The guy that they broke up with, or the guy that they know in a relationship with, is resurfacing, right? And you know that happens when you're releasing and letting go. So all that weight, all that, let's say, acne, all that despair, all that not moving, being able to move forward, when you fast, it prevents you from moving forward, right? All those reasons, when you fast, all those reasons come back. And when you're fasting, they're coming up to be reviewed and to be let go, okay? So, but the same thing happens when you decide to be in a series called Sacred Movement, or Move That Body. Everything around you will start to move. So if you are not happy in a certain relationship, it's going to move. But not just a relationship with your lover or your husband or the opposite sex, or for some of us, the same sex, not just that, but the relationship with your mama, the one you never fixed, the person you're not talking to, the brother you still mad at, the girlfriend that pissed you off. All of that is going to move when you start to move. And you got to be ready, because it's going to come looking like it needs to be, maybe I should take this person back. Maybe I should stay in this relationship, even though I know it's not bringing me joy. Maybe I should reconsider this friendship, even though I know it doesn't bring me what I want, right? Maybe I should let go of the feelings that I have for this person and try to see the good in them, which is nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's admirable, but that ain't what the truth is. The truth is that some people, some things, some places have to move away from you and your life. Okay? Let me say it again. Some things, some places, some people have to move away from you and your life. Okay, so it's not for you to keep the people in your life because now you're feeling that, wow, all this movement is happening and it's happening so quickly. See, that's the part. When you start to move, things move quickly. Now, you may ask, well, why is that? Why, when I was stagnant, nothing was happening quickly? But I started to move, and now everything is moving so quickly that I'm confused. I'm not sure what decision to make. I'm questioning myself. I'm doubting myself. I'm not believing in myself and who and what I am. How do I overcome that, Sister Nubia? How do I move forward and know that I don't have to over-contemplate everything that is happening? So let me tell you this. Y'all, I was going to tell you about the fire. Everybody in the group, all women who run with the room, know about the fire. And I was telling you that, briefly, I was saying to you in the last video, that I realized that the the movement was, what the fire was about, because let's just say, AKA what the movement was really about me not moving again from my space. Why? It's interesting that sometimes our rational mind, makes decisions that are based on the right thing to do, what seems practical. Because we're getting into it today. What seems practical? What makes sense for the time? What would be easier, right? And we think, well, we're doing the right thing, right? Practical is if you decide to move somewhere, you give yourself, we're going to turn back around. So if you decide to move somewhere, you're going to give yourself at least a year. Excuse the darkness, it's going to come and go. We are moving. That you're going to give yourself a year to move, right? But everything around you keeps asking you, but why? This is what people kept asking me. My husband's daughter, when we told her we were going to wait for a whole year to move, she said, why? My daughter herself, who was my reason for waiting for a whole year to move, she said the same thing to me. But mommy, why? My sister, when we first bought the land as well, and we said we was going to wait a year to move, she said, but why? Everyone said, but Nubia, you haven't been happy in California for a long time now, years even. I was unhappy it was time for me to go. Even before I met my husband, I didn't understand that feeling that I'm gonna go there with you, that being in and out of relationships that wasn't good for me, that smoking weed, that drinking that wine was all me trying to push, not allow my feelings to move up and out and see what the best way was or how quickly I could go, but was to push down. I kept thinking, oh, I'm being selfish. Oh, I'm being ridiculous. Oh, I should be grateful. I'm living in California. It's beautiful. It's sunny. I got good fresh foods. Oh, I'm being ridiculous. I'm wanting too much. Oh, I'm asking for too much. Oh, it's, all these excuses for years, which if I had probably left would have saved me a lot of heartache, saved me a lot of jacked up relationships that I didn't need to be in, but I was trying to hold. They got chickens over here. I was trying to hold on to something that was so false and not real instead of just moving forward. And then, I realized, so of course, last year this time when I was in this predicament and I was supposed to move, but I kept rationalizing. So we're going to take a break and stand in one place so you can see me. Let me just see. Yes, the beautiful flowers. I kept rationalizing why I'm still in California, or why basically I was still living in that house that I know was the hood, that when I made a video, you couldn't even hear me, worse than now, because people was out there cussing and carrying on, when I was there, I was miserable. I knew I was unhappy living there. I didn't know how unhappy I was until I moved. When I moved, I realized that it was just not for me, not where I wanted to be, not where I needed to be. And I just didn't, I could have saved myself some time and misery if I had moved out a long time ago. But I was afraid and I was fearful. I thought I knew best. I thought I was running away from myself. I thought that I didn't think, I could tell you I was not listening to Divine Spirit that said, move now, move now. Didn't hear it. Didn't hear that voice. That voice that, that Amityville Horror voice, get out. Didn't hear it. Didn't hear it, y'all. I was like, get out when? Get out later? Get out in a year? Get out after my daughter graduates? Get out when? Again, the rational mind came in. The making excuses came in, And so I had to, of course, got robbed by gunpoint, and that got me out. But again, and got me to a wonderful, beautiful life. And what I want you to know is why it's important to follow that instinct to move when Spirit says move, and understand that if Spirit's saying move, they don't mean in a year, they don't mean in 6 months, they don't even mean in 3 or 4. They probably mean right now, as soon as possible. In other words, make arrangements to move now, even if it's just buying boxes, even if it's just packing all your stuff. Like my mom always said, if you want to move, you got to pack. Don't matter if you don't know where it is or how you're going to get there, you got to do it. And I'm realizing that now, like that is finally very clear to me that it means now. See, I didn't know this meant now. So every time when so again, like I said, I told you, everybody kept asking, so why are you waiting, Nubia? Why are you waiting so long? I got a bee that's feeling me right now. Nubia, why are you waiting so long when you could leave right now? I had all the right answers and all the right excuses, right? But none of them were right for anybody else that asked. Anybody that asked just couldn't understand it. You have the land now. Why don't you live there now? Build up your money there, because really, y'all, it makes more sense to move now. We pay $1,800 to live in this loft, which really to me is a lot of money for a tiny one bedroom loft. Even though it's a live workspace, and it worked for my husband when he was single, because the workspace is huge and he's an artist and he does major stuff and he builds things. But we're together and we're married and we have land. So we can pay a lot less than that in North Carolina for sure and get 2 bedrooms. I know that for a fact, okay? So we had to deal with that. Also, the cost of living, the buying of food. We can actually save and put away more money so that we can already start building to qualify for a house. We already have money in the bank. We've already saved the money. We already got the land. My husband, again, his job is already there. They're willing to give him a transfer. So, it's kind of ridiculous why we are still here, but we get it now. So when the fire came, and the fire happened in sacred movement or moved that body. And let me tell you, when that smoke was rising to the top and it was coming into the bedroom, we hauled ass, me and my daughter, we moved that body. And so I told you before, when I asked my husband, what did he think? Why did you think that happened? And he said, it's time to move. I was just like, look, if my husband getting extra spiritual like me, okay, he getting metaphysical, he's saying metaphysical things. So today, y'all, same thing. Same thing. We, again, the people are coming to repair the bathroom and also some damage that was done in the living room, which means we had to take down every single thing. And for us, if you taking it down and wrapping it, my husband said, look, I done wrapped up all this artwork and these masks and these artifacts and put it in boxes. I'm not taking it back out when they're done. We're moving. Today when he came to me and he said, hey, baby, I was thinking about let's give away the plants. I was like, wait, I wasn't even ready to let the plants go. I was like, why now? He's like, Nubia, we're moving. So we might as well find him a good home right now. He said, I noticed I've been neglected them. I haven't watered them. My head's not in the space to take care of it. I want to tell you something why this is very important of what I'm telling you right now. I want to really share this with you because I remember when we were in North Carolina and somebody, the woman we were staying with, Sister Jumar, she was talking to Warren she was showing us her garden. And in her garden, she was growing, I think, papaya. And so Warren was saying, that's my husband, Warren, he was like, oh, I want to see if papaya grows, in California. I'm going to buy me a tree and plant it. And she was explaining to him that if you're moving, you don't want to plant something in an old place when you're going to a new place. And I kind of looked at him too, like, we're not planting nothing. I know we would go to the store. He'd be like, oh, we should buy this piece of furniture, or we should get this for the house. I keep thinking, why? That's just more things to move. My mind was going, don't buy nothing new. Don't plant nothing. Don't put no roots down. It's done. But it was a while for him, all this time. It wasn't until today when he said that, let's give the plants away, and that he's not pulling out the same stuff anymore. They're staying in the boxes because we're moving. Y'all, I wanted to cry. Because I know that this Move That Body works. I'm testifying with you all and to you all today that it works. That's when I knew. I said, oh, this stuff works. He said, I just want to tell, he's happy. I could tell he's moved, because now he's packing not to get rid of stuff so that the movers can have an easy time preparing. The people that's repairing the house, the builders, the maintenance people, but to move away. So we're in agreement. We're moving. Now, I can't tell you when. I can't tell you what day. My daughter doesn't go back to college to September 23rd. Now, I'm getting sensible again. So it doesn't really make sense. Okay, I hope I'm okay with this. But it doesn't really make sense for us to, I feel like, move when she's going to go back to college in a couple of months. So I'm thinking it's going to be September. Now remember, originally we thought it was going to be next June. not this or next June or July. And now we're realizing it's going to be in September. So that's a good thing. So that's a good thing. So now we thought it was going to be next June, and we're thinking more in the end of September, possibly October. Now my mind is going, why we got to drive cross country? Why do we want to travel in the wintertime? It doesn't seem like the right time. But the universe, the spirit, the Most High, the Creator will always let you know when the right time is. It might not be your right time, but it is the Creator's right time. And so we have to stick with that. I have to understand that the Spirit is leading and guiding us, not me, and that I have to move. So if you are being pushed, and you're being pushed sooner than you thought or were ready for, like I feel like a lot of ways, like sister, that Lakeisha, I know you went through that fire. I feel like that's the universe telling you to move things out of your life, people, places, and things, and that something better is waiting for you. And we were getting the messages, but we were not listening. And but I don't know. And I know you have to find for yourself what that is. I'm just feeling that there's something more going on, okay? I'm just feeling that the universe is pushing us in the right direction, never the wrong one. So in honor of sacred movement, in honor of Move That Body, in honor of movement, spiritual movement, I ask you and inspire you that if you're getting that nudging, that inkling, that feeling, that push, that it's time to go now, that it's time to move people out of your life and also move yourself to another place, a location, a time. This bee is loving me right now. We're going to get away from this bee. Okie dokie. Yes, Nubia. Nubia loves the sun and nature, but the bees is too much. That's too much. So, okay. Thank you. Okay. So anyway, Animal Spirit Guy says, we're going to figure out what the bee means. I got a book in the house. Oh my God, y'all, I know what the bee means. I want to tell you. That's it. I know what the bee means. The bee means, guess what it means? I remember this one. It means get busy. Get busy on that project. Get busy doing that thing that Spirit told you to do. Get busy. Get busy right now. It's to move forward. It's to get busy doing what you said, what the universe told you to do, what you were asked to do. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what it means. And I know that. I know that to be true. Okay, we're going to go back to the pretty flowers because, oh my God, I just love that spot. And the bees apparently do too. So look for messages from the bees. Look for messages from the insects. Look for messages from the nature and the flowers. And I want to recommend a book to you. Oh my God, you just love me. Okay, I want to recommend a book to you. I'm sure I got something smelling good on. Even though I didn't put on essential oil, but it's the Goddess, and the Goddess is alive, and magic is afoot. The book is called Animal Spirit Guides. Animal Spirit Guides by a man named Stephen Farmer. For those that are familiar with Dr. Doreen Virtue, you might have some of her oracle cards. It's her ex-husband. The book is the best book I ever read on spiritual guides. So Animal Spirit Guide by Stephen, Steven Farmer. And so this video is the Monday Inspirational Upload. Okay, and the hummingbird just stood in front of me, okay? Not on the flowers, just stood in front of me. So, hummingbirds is about, I remember it's about being light and being playful and that they can move, they're very flexible, being flexible, okay? So look, y'all, is this just too dope? Is this just too the bomb that all these, the hummingbird, the bee, everything is co-signing on this video. So this is the Monday Inspirational Upload. I hope that it inspired you. We are for the group Wild Women Who Run with the Womb and for the series Move That Body. I love you all with all my heart. Thank you for your support and love for the fire. I'm getting the message. I got the message, and I know I will get it even more. This is Nubia I of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, ancient African healing for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.